Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the Dwarven Noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endron of House Aiducan, the 9th Aiducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
I'm pretty sure that voice actor is Steve Bloom, for sure. Now, what is the most smug-ish dialogue I can think of? No, tradition. I wouldn't even with that. Okay. Yes, let them see me as a warrior. Oh, there's the music.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed.
You, my friend, are ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
The art of ruling is hardly boring.
If you say so. Listening to 100 lords complain that their neighbors use the same underhanded tactics they themselves employ would tire on me after about, a minute. Still, there are other excitements. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Let's go see the merchants. I'm dying to purchase new jewelry from my accessory boxes.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Where's the autosave? There we go. So, we're kind of now up to the last background for Dragon Age Origins, which is the Dwarf Noble. But oh, that music kind of scared me. Anyway, unfortunately, I do not remember this background as much. I think it's because not only is it my least favorite background out of everything else, but it's mostly because I don't remember much about what happened in this background. I mean, I do remember the major part, but other than, like the ending, I mostly remembered, but other than that, I don't remember much about everything else. But I'll try my best as I play through this background.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Was that? Don't tell me that was... Okay. I thought it was Rika for a second there. I mean, who? And, what? Also, hold on. Something doesn't look right. There we go.
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Let's go see the provings first.
I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
Sorry, I'm completely lost in this place. How do I open up the map again? Okay. So... Okay. Got it. Like I said, I'm trying...
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably.
Such a small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, these are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo and embroidered by skilled elven tradesmen. I've seen Prince Balin Iduken himself wearing a robe made of something quite similar.
So I pay your exorbitant price, only to end up looking like a poor imitation of Prince Balin. You'll get no coin from me.
But that's not what I meant, my lord. My lord! My lord Iduken, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
Of course, good merchant. Ooh, I'm not gonna say this one, but I want to say it. Gorum, why is this man speaking to me?
Please, look as you will.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Let's see. Well, hold on. It's practically a Game of Thrones thing. I go... How do I do this? Don't... Okay. Hey, I'll try to be off subject about it. Don't speak to Gorm like that.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Keep looking. I'm sure that'll kill someday. Balin, you want to jump in here?
You're on your own. I've been dealing with him all afternoon.
What exactly is that supposed to mean, little brother?
Nothing, Trian. I've been having a great time. The speech you gave to the legless boy about hard work and making something of himself was fantastic.
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Yes, brother.
That's my proper, dutiful brother. I'll be along later to toast your command. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
Ignore him. It's my day, not his.
That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Man, what a very complex character I just made up recently.
Look at this piece.
My lord Iduken, nothing here rivals your amazing Iduken armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Iduken has its own royal armorers.
Of course. Forgive me.
Show me your wares anyway, merchant.
You honor me, Your Highness.
I am so sorry. I'll try not to do that as often. At least for this origin background.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house.
What about that?
Now, obviously, I cannot leave here. Magic merchant? I thought dwarves couldn't use magic here.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Yes, I intend to watch the provings.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Very well, if it will please my father.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes.
We are at your command.
Hold on a second, I just need to make sure. However, you have several hours before you follow. You may visit the merchants or watch. Okay. Okay, cool. I was worried that I was gonna go straight to the yeah, I was afraid that I may have missed a few things.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Your presence encourages the fighters to greater feats.
I'll go take my place then. Or would I actually change my mind and like to fight? Nah, I think I'll just watch.
I'll call the first fighters in a moment. You will fall!
So am I supposed to just watch? I mean, the chair is right there. I can clearly sit on it.
For Orzammar!
But what happens if I do leave, actually? Or do I talk to him?
My lord?
Never mind.
As you wish.
Where's the other guy? No, not you, Okay, never mind.
My lord?
I am ready to leave.
Your wish is our command.
I'm really sorry, I wasn't sure whether I was to leave during that battle or if I just leave at my own volition. Have I done all I can though? Let's see. I have honored the proving fighters with your presence. Now it is time to attend the feast your father has planned for you. Oh, okay, there we go. The feast is going to be held in the Great Hall of the Royal Estate. Got it. Okay, cool. Good to know that I have done everything I can before moving on. Oh, I thought you were gonna be important. Alrighty. Let's Game of Thrones this origin. What do y'all say?
Look, the Grey Wardens
My
are
lord,
here.
Iduken.
The raid
Might I
tomorrow
bother
must be
you?
more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Of course, Lord Days.
There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
What cause?
The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Of course, it is the right thing to do.
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
I gotta be honest, I was not listening to that at all. I am so hyper-focused on finishing this origin. And there was Duncan.
You're a fool.
I am so sorry about that. Oh.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
I'm listening.
Last spring, a guild from the merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the merchant guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
So this is Lord Dace's play to recover his losses.
Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Iduken.
If the surface dwellers returned to their noble houses...
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the surfacers' kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
It seems I need to have a talk with Lord Dace.
If you call his bluff, then you lose your chance to turn the tables. Let him think he has you. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called surface caste are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
I'll do that. I should talk to Lord Dace.
You give up the initiative, but do as you must.
You return. Were my instructions unclear?
I've spoken to Lady Helmi.
And what did she have to say?
She said my house would suffer from your plan.
I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure.
Your plan would have forced my house to pay surface debts.
I suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly politics. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Not so fast.
You've won. Don't be stupid about it.
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of honor and child of the first house of Orzammar.
For now, we shall see what the future holds. Trian's grasp on the throne is in no way certain, and much can happen before then. Now let me be.
Your schemes are an insult to House Iduken.
Lords, ladies, our Lord Iduken has challenged the honor of Lord Dace.
What's this? My son is already testing his reach?
Fantastic. I thought tonight would be all talk and drink.
My lord, are you sure you wish to do this? You realize that it is Lord Dace's son, Mandar, a formidable duelist.
who will defend the honor of House Dace in approving.
I was counting on it.
Very well. There is to be approving, then.
Let the ancestors judge who has the right of their cause.
To the proving grounds!
Men and women, lords and ladies, may I have your attention, please? We are gifted to have in our presence the Lord Idukan, in whose honor today's provings were fought. Today, House Idukan makes a challenge of honor against House Dace. These two brave combatants have come to prove the righteousness of their causes.
Let's give them a show, eh, Mandor?
The proving begins now!
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly.
Ooh.
Oh, you want to die?
Yep, I definitely do not remember doing this.
I greet you.
Ooh.
The proving is at an end. And our Dace has been found wanting by the ancestors, and House Dace is guilty of dishonoring House Idukan.
This is my fault. My son has died defending my honor.
I am sorry for your loss, Ronus. It was the ancestors' will.
Yes, the ancestors. I'm sorry. Excuse me, my king.
Wait, did I just what? I thought he just knocked him out unconscious. Oh. Oh. Well, that is awkward. Huh, I guess this is kind of like a Game of Thrones. I wasn't kidding. Hello, Duncan.
When he mistimed that backswing, I knew he was going down.
Poor bastard. Still, couldn't wish it on a nicer house.
Well put. Our new commander taught House Dace a serious lesson.
The hour is late. These Deshers have waited patiently, as have the Grey Wardens. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Of course, father. Whoops. I nearly knocked something on my table.
So dutiful. Very well, let us begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads. Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth. We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Of course, father.
Walk well, commander.
Alrighty. Honestly, I really am trying to remember, but it's kind of really hard right now. So what was... I know something was supposed to happen, but... I mean, I know I shouldn't trust Balin, but... Didn't something bad happen to you?
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
Father wants to see you, Trian.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like, but then get to bed.
I honestly don't know how you put up with him.
He's not that bad. Is he though?
There was a time I would have agreed with you, but I've recently had to rethink my views on our brother.
What are you talking about?
Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much-proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I do remember why I shouldn't trust Balin. So how do you know?
I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
Then again, I shouldn't trust both of them because... it's literally siblings fighting against each other to take control of the throne. So... let me think. I gotta think strategically about this. Okay. How am I a threat to Trian?
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
I am seriously trying my best not to trust any of my siblings. So, let's see... I think I'm gonna... So Trian thinks the Assembly would prefer me.
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You slaughtered the heir to House Dace, one of the most powerful houses in Orzammar, because his father dared to challenge your house's honor. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
So either what should I do? What's your ankle in this?
It seems Trian has shown that brothers can't always be trusted. I am next in line. If Trian succeeds in his plot against you, how long do you think I'll live?
There. That one line is what I should look out for. No brothers cannot trust each other. So... Gorham, what do you say? I'm making my character sound so nonchalant about the situation.
Permission to speak freely?
Of course, my friends.
Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
We'll wait, see what Trian does.
Very well. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like.
I am glad for your concern, Balin. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Treon and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Harrowmont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall. Come, men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin! Take your men and make ready. Harrowmont and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Idukan remains in that Taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
Oh no. I wanted to talk to Treon next. I wanted to make it where I lie to Treon saying that Balin is conspiring against Treon, so that I can have Treon and Balin kill each other. Ah, no. But no, I guess I'm the stupid sibling in the family. Ugh. If only they gave me that option to do that. Well, anyway. The shield of Idukan would be quite the find.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Where do we go from there?
The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Idukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
Man, I'm still very disappointed that I have not been given that dialogue option to have Treon and Balin kill each other. But, what can I do? Ooh, that was a good one. Should probably lower my volume, actually. There we go. Make it to... What? Oh.
Let's go! And I'm on.
Hey. Ow. Whoops. Man, I guess I am the stupid sibling in the family if I cannot see where the traps are later. What? What's happening?
You made it, Commander.
Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
A few. They weren't organized like me.
Still, that was more than we expected. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
Let's be cautious then.
As you say, onward then.
I'm really sorry if I'm still putting up with that smug personality, but I guess I'm having way too much fun with it. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh wait, I just realized. What's your deal? Friendlin Ivor, okay. We're all warriors. Cool.
This should be fun.
What? Oh.
Yes.
Deep stalkers. They should be fine. I hate it. I hate it when I miss entirely. Ooh, a diamond maul. Hold on, let me equip that. Oh, it's not actual diamond. Of course. Of course. Well, it seems like I have traveled all the way there for ooh. What are you carrying? Lyrium potion. Again, I cannot use lyrium because dwarves cannot use magic. Hey, what? Come on guys, keep up, seriously. Cannot believe I took the wrong way. Oh god.
Look out!
Yes.
I will not You got what you deserve. Go. This should be fun.
God, I really need to stop missing entirely. God. Up.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
We got lucky.
That's all you can hope for down here. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Have you seen the tiger door yet?
I haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other Darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Ah. Another companion. Well, that's cool. I honestly do not remember the two of you. I only remember Golem, and that's it. See, that's how much I don't like the Dwarf Noble origin, because because I do not remember the majority of the Dwarf Noble background. I think that is literally the same thing I said while I was playing the Point Lookout DLC for Fallout 3. Literally the same thing.
And I'm off. Yes. And I'm off. Orzammar!
Not enough.
And I'm off. Oh, look, he wants to fight. Stake the pheasant. All right, and I'm off.
Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty good.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Okay, I do remember something. They had to have an Idukan signet ring to get in.
It could have been stolen. Recently, or generations back.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Let's not do anything rash.
Understood. Let's move, men.
Okay, I think I do remember. We get something from there, and then go back out, and then Game of Thrones stuff happens. Or...
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Who are you people? Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
Tell me how you got in, and I'll tell you where the shield is. I feel like I might fail this one, for once.
Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield?
The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us.
A funny nobleman. Just what the world needs. Now kill these idiots.
Now let's see. Which one first? Death will be your release.
Someone behind me? Okay, good, they're not.
I'm no good to you like this!
Be off.
Right. Dang it. I wanted that final kill.
Alright. You're in trouble now! Yes.
Alrighty, now, let's see. Idukan signet.
Is that really Trian's signet ring?
Let's see. It is. It must have been stolen from him. I'll give Trian a benefit of a doubt just this once.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say.
Blind as a rock, this one is.
I suggest you shut your mouth and do your job. Let's not waste time. Carry on, men.
Alrighty, now we just have to go back to... Ow! That kinda scared me. Alright.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Look around, there must be a clue.
You two, see if you can spot anything.
I swear, if that shield is just right... Oh wait,
Some of these tiles are different from the others.
Whoops. Okay, so maybe... hold on. From the other side. You stand there. And you stand there. And there we have it.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much.
The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Iduken.
The strength of Iduken is in the shield.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
If you say so. It's just a shield.
We should get moving.
We need to get to the other rendezvous point. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
Oh god, I have to literally travel back all the way to the beginning.
Watch out. Need more of those mercenaries.
No.
And I'm on.
Dang it. Jeez, the third guy is not doing pretty well.
Alright. Unbeatable.
Okay, cool. Now, the question is, how do I get back? Okay. Oh, thank goodness there's a shortcut. Oh, God. On second thought, never mind. Forget I said anything. Man. That would have saved so much time. Oh, I saw a trap there.
Were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Trian is my brother. Nothing will happen.
I wish I had your confidence.
What's that you're muttering about?
Family business.
Uh-huh. All right, then.
Oh god, something tells me I should not trust the two of you either. Oh man, I really hope it does not come to that. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I went the wrong way. hold on, I'm trying to remember. Would... Nah, I shouldn't think about it. I'm just gonna see how it plays out. Oh. Oh no.
By the stone, it's Trian!
It must have been a darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Be careful. The murderers may still be around. Or rather, Balin outplayed me.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here? It seems we weren't fast enough. Balin was right. My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Ooh. The way Balin is posing right now, I was right not to trust him. Ooh. Game of Thrones up in here. We just got here a moment ago.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
Ooh. That's a lie. I was right not to trust you as well.
Then we shall discover the truth.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorham! Do you have anything else to say, my son?
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Yep, I have been outplayed because, again, I did not remember much of this background, so I'm pretty much stuffed. I'm innocent. That is all I can say.
I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind him. He will be judged before the assembly. To Orzammar.
Ooh. Ooh, well played.
You've got 10 minutes, sir. Orders and all. You understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Yes, sir.
My lord. I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
I'm fine, Golem. You? Okay, I'll try to drop the act for up to this point.
I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
So now Balin will be king when my father dies.
I'm afraid so. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
What's going to happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
Ooh, Balin, I hate you so much. Ooh, what does my father say about this?
Lord Harrowmont says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at once. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
Ooh. That's all the chance I need, then.
Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
The same to you, my friend. The same to you.
I will always be your man, my Lord Idukan.
They are ready for you now. Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
Balin will destroy you, just as he did me.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are of fine dwarven make. Strike a blow at our enemies.
How is my father? Actually, tell my father I'm innocent.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Well, that's just great. All because I've been outplayed like an idiot by my... by my evil, manipulative brother. And to think he planned all of that from the start. I might need to switch.
And I'm off. Going. If you insist.
Oh god. Hold on, I gotta have a... Oh, come on.
Yes.
Move.
Behind you. Let's do this quickly, shall we? If you insist.
Ooh. gotta have a better weapon than this. Never mind, I do not. Actually, no. Let me use the dagger as intended. Now, where to go from here, I do not know.
Yes. Tisk. I'm on.
It's gotta be okay. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna quickly do something for a quick second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really needed to use the restroom, and I had to pick up the donut while I was on my way there.
Never any charge these ones. Alright, I'm game. Take that.
Oh, what are you from?
Going. Not enough. And I'm off. If you insist.
Wonder why I keep missing. I think it's because whoops. I think it's because my dexterity is not high enough. So obviously I went the wrong way. And there's Duncan. Alright, so before I talk to him, because I know that once I talk to Duncan, that is pretty much the end of this background. So, that is everything. That is all of the backgrounds I have covered for Dragon Age Origins. Now, the real question after finishing this background in particular, however, is which background should I play for the majority of Dragon Age Origins? Because I have to pick which one for the majority of playing Dragon Age Origins. And once I choose which one to play as, I have to remember all of the characters that have wronged me in all 6 of the backgrounds. Because all of them will be playing in a lot of major parts for Dragon Age Origins. So I have to think of a decision. Which one should I play as? And then once I get to that point, the real episode 1 of Dragon Age Origins officially begins. So I'll see you guys in episode 1.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Idukan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I am Lord Idukan no longer.
Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I was betrayed by my brother.
Lord Trian?
No, Balin. Trian is dead.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You have already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep road set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
I would be honored.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner.